Okay, it's gonna be another burnout video where I repeatedly say that I'm not burnt out, but making daily videos is hard, and I need to, I think, talk about my stresses doing it from time to time, especially as things get more stressful in my life. Being able to just take a moment and be like, hey guys, I'm feeling stressed, I'm feeling overwhelmed is good for me. I think it is helpful. So, I don't know, let's just talk about daily videos a bit. That's a cool topic and it kind of lines up with burnout. So, making daily videos has been going well for me, okay? I don't expect everyone to watch every single one of my daily videos, and I know that it can be like overwhelming and you can get burnt out as a watcher. So, like, you don't have to watch every single one of them. Like, that's cool. And for those of you that are like, oh, maybe if you do like less videos, people will watch them more because there'll be less videos, but like they won't get as burnt out on it. But that's not really the case. Unfortunately, I'm doing very well with daily videos in terms of like the overall view count on my channel. Like from video to video, I tend to do smaller numbers, but as a whole, I've like multiplied things like a ton. So I don't really feel any reason to stop doing daily videos on the side of like the health of my YouTube channel. As far as YouTube like channel health has gone, like I've gotten like 4 times the subscribers I usually get, 4 times the money, 4 times the everything, for 7 times the work, I guess. So there is a diminishing return that I kind of expect, like I'm saying, where I don't expect everyone to watch every video, whereas there's more of a density of people watching my less frequent uploads. Though I don't even know if that's the case. I think I'm mostly doubling not my typical posts. I'm doubling my kind of latent YouTube growth. So if you aren't aware, there's like a few videos on my channel that consistently make me money like every month. They consistently generate views. So posting daily, I get like 4 times that amount is basically what's happening, which is good for me. So I like that. I'm appreciative of that. I am living for that. So I'm very happy to keep doing daily videos, but like, I'll be real, I do get a little exhausted. I think I'm exhausted about all of the stuff in my life at once. Generally, it's just kind of like big emotional events where like you have to just acknowledge that they rattle you and like then keep moving, because the thing is like life has all these little things that start piling up. So if you stop doing the little things because a big thing has rattled you, then like you end up piled beneath one large thing and a whole bunch of other little things. So like I'm doing my best to like get my Avo book out for the Kickstarter, which is important, and I want to do that. I have a bunch of coloring work I need to get caught up on. I haven't been recording a lot of background footage because I've been having trouble with the recording software, which is very annoying, which is why I've been using a lot of Ursula's footage. But yeah, like that's stressful. And then Ursula has her whole own host of stress, and then there's like the general like background of this whole thing where it's like we need to figure out how to have money for the next 4 months. Like that's a whole struggle. We're trying to figure that one out on the back end. And then there's like the dog that needs like her teeth done. And then yesterday I put out a video and I uploaded the wrong video. I uploaded the video from the day before because I was kind of excited to do like a live stream, and I had fun doing the live stream. But like, so what happened was that like my cat decided, you know what, like you're having so much stress, I'm also stressed. And so he got an infection in his bladder, and there's like crystals in it, but they're not like big from what I understand. So we had to take him to the vet, because if a cat isn't peeing, that is like a vet emergency. So we took him to the vet, and we kind of knew like if he was backed up, like we would have to put him down, because there was no possible way that we're like affording the surgery to deblock him. Thankfully, he appears to be doing well. He is using his litter box fine. Like, it's less than usual, but he's on a whole bunch of medications, and we're hoping that like he keeps getting better and that we don't have a sudden like crash in his health, because like, again, what am I saying? I can't afford it. It would be like thousands of dollars if that happened. And, you know, I just have so much else on my plate, and it just would suck. And I was like sitting recording my video last night and just kind of being like, I don't know, I feel like big emotional stuff like that hits me very late. So like I'm able to kind of like continue on and do some chats on the YouTube, talk about how to make a tabletop RPG, and just keep moving on. But eventually it is going to hit me, and like I think it's hitting me tonight that I am like just at peak levels of stress. And again, I'm just going to continue to say that I'm not burnt out, at least on the daily YouTube thing. I'm burnt out on like life keeps handing me so many L's this past year. It's been crazy. And I kind of was just like, we were driving to the vet office and I'm like, I just like, why does everything suck all the time, right? Like things have just been so bad, and it's kind of funny how bad things have been for us this like past year, but it just freaking like, oh, it got me. And then in the morning, like I could tell he was stressed because like I was just staying up till like 5 a.m., which I usually do, but it was like not because I wanted to. And then like I woke up at 10, and I had to force myself back to bed, even though I looked on my phone and I realized that I had put up the wrong video, so I quickly deleted that, and then I went back to sleep, and I put up the video late. When I put up the video late, I don't get to wake up to tons of comments, and the comments do help me continue, honestly. They very much pep me up. And yeah, and then like just stuff like that, it just kind of spins out of control. And then I'm just thinking like, oh my God, I haven't gotten so much writing done in forever because I've been so fixated on this and that. And there's emails to get to, and there's, you know, other things to get to. And it's just so much work, and it's just so crushing. And I just worry about my pets, and I worry about my life situation, and I just worry, and I constantly worry, and I have a doctor's appointment, and if I'm worried at my doctor's appointment, like that's gonna read on my vitals, and they're gonna be like, wow, you have like, your heart is going 5 million miles a minute, and I'm like, yeah, it's constant, the stress. And they'll be like, do you need anxiety meds? And I'll be like, no, I just need everything to chill out for like 10 seconds, please, God. And it's just, I don't know. And now I have like this huge video, like the OC video, which I'm very excited to release, but I have to edit it, and that's just like another thing that's on my to-do list. And my to-do list just goes forever and ever and ever, and you don't see an end at the end of the tunnel, you know? It feels like it goes on forever. And the thing is, you know, living for a while now, you know, living for a couple decades, just a small selection of decades. Okay, I'm like not that old, but living through those, I've come to realize that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and you usually don't see it. It's not usually like a light at the end of the tunnel. It's more of like a sudden warping where you're in a tunnel for like months, years even sometimes, and then suddenly you're standing in the light. And that's kind of what I hope for, and that's why I just need to keep doing what I'm doing and keep posting videos and, you know, talking about my struggles when I feel them, because it's I think what can get to me with the whole YouTube thing is if I sit here on YouTube and every day I have to come up with a topic video and I have to discuss some aspect of making comics, publishing comics. And if I don't give myself the space to just be like, hey, I'm not vibing, but I'm still going to touch in here. Again, the issue that I have with posting videos is as soon as I stop, I'm done for good. Like, I'm very bad at stopping myself. And like, I want to be able to explain this to people, to help them be able to like overcome their ADHD and be able to do the thing where you just do it. But like, it's such a mind frame moment. I would just say, like, you are capable of doing this too. You're capable of starting your comic, starting your YouTube channel, getting through another day. Like, you're capable of doing it. And it's harder when you have ADHD. It's harder when you're autistic, but that doesn't mean it's impossible. It means you should be nicer to yourself, but I don't like getting complacent with myself because I can totally get complacent and I can totally melt into a puddle, and I've been doing that for a while, and I've been very happy with putting out YouTube videos, and I am a lot better at handling the rocky sea that is posting to YouTube. In the past, like, I just got so fixated on how badly I was doing that I would never post videos. But like, the answer is that you just got to keep posting. And I will say that like, all of this has been doing great for my comics as well. People are reading them more. I'm getting more comments on them. I'm seeing a lot more crossover between people who read Pretty Mouth, people who read 9 Points. Like, they're moving over and they're looking at all of the stuff that I publish, and I think that's really cool, and I'm very happy for that. And it's not something I expect from everyone, and I'm very happy that people are looking at my audiobook that I'm posting on YouTube. Like, I never expect it to get the amount of views that like a video gets, because original work, like, as much love and passion as we put into it, it never seems to be as popular as like advice stuff on YouTube, you know, challenges on YouTube, whatever. But like, I'm happy that people are interested in it, and it's like the consistency of posting it that will bring more people into it. I just need to like turn my brain around on how I think about it. Yeah, like, I've got this like idea in my head that I'm like so cursed, you know, because like everything's been going so rotten. I think there's some, you know, something to be said where I'm just having like a bad year, and like things have just been negative for me in general. Like, there's been more bad events happening than the good events, but like, I need to focus more on the positive, because there is a lot of positive that has happened this year. It's just not been enough to like outweigh the negative, and I just need to keep bringing in positivity and focusing in on the positivity rather than focusing on the negativity. It's like a mind shift thing that I need to do, because like, I think if I looked at this year objectively, like, it's objectively just been bad. But if I looked at like all of the good things and I removed the bad things, like, this would be like a crazy good year for me. It's just like the bad things are creating like a net. Like I have like a very high gross income of good things occurring, but there's just been so much negative stuff to like offset the balance. Whereas like, I was having a pretty decent year, a couple decent years that were also set off just by like bad moods. Yeah, I want to bring more and more good into my life so that I can fully outweigh all the negativity. I don't know what I'm going on about, honestly. Like I said, this is just kind of a ramble video because I need to put out a video. It's what I need to keep going, you know. Like, I'm a little train. I'm like just motoring along. I've been really enjoying watching people play the Mariomon ROM hack thing. I've been very much enjoying that. So I've like got lots of not let's plays. What are they? Like stream VODs to watch of all the different people playing it. And that's been so fun. So that's keeping me afloat. Because that's like hours and hours of content that isn't the news for me to like sit back and enjoy. Yeah, because I don't know, like it's so much, guys. It's just so much. Ugh. And I want to just, today my goal is just like to get a whole bunch of little things off my plate and start moving forward and just, yeah, be positive. I finally got done a Pretty Mouth page I've been putting off. I accidentally deleted it, so I needed to redo it. That's what's being drawn on screen right now, is me fixing the Pretty Mouth page I lost. That's going to be posted like next week or something. There's a bunch of Avo pages that needed colored, and I've gotten one of the most difficult crowd scenes done, so that's off my bucket. list, not my bucket list, but it's off my list. And then I had this week's 9-point pages that I got done, but I want to get way more 9-point done. I think not having 9-point pages done makes me super stressed. And I also think I'll be feeling way better once I get my doctor's appointment done, because I am terrified of doctors. I'll be real. I've had negative experiences in the past just with like all of that, and I'm terrified of needles. So once that's over with, like maybe I'll be feeling like even better. But it's like the issue of like the end of April, like the income ends and I have to go to a doctor's appointment, and my cat is in urinary crystal limbo, and my dog needs dental surgery, and oh my god, it's just been crazy. It's crazy, guys. So thank you so much for listening to every video that you do. I imagine mostly the real ones are here at this point, but I'm very thankful for all of the engagement and likes on the video and the comments. You guys are so lovely, and I wish you guys all the best, because I know a lot of you are having just as difficult times. Like I don't own the worst year here. Like so many of us are having just an awful time that like, yeah, I hope that we all have good things in our future, and I'm gonna leave it at that because my voice kind of hurts because I did a 3-hour live stream. So goodbye.